What's going on, guys? Today I wanted to cover a topic that's not so good, but it's using gold and people claiming that I'm a gold user and this and that because I have 4.7 million gold, which is a lot, obviously. Uh, but as well as high command. But anyway, I just want to explain what's what, and I never, hopefully, ever cover this topic again. I understand people get frustrated and talk a lot of smack about, well, you just use gold, or you're not good because you have gold, or you use gold, or whatever. So, uh, my theory on this is this is my favorite game by far. This is my favorite game in the whole world. I've played it almost since its conception. So and I think 2016, 2017 or something. I think at the end of 2016, I've got a charge for Call of War for High Command. So, but anyway, so I've been playing it for a really long time, and I don't see me ever not playing it. But anyway, so people claim, there's a guy saying, well, don't say you watch videos and you win games in order to get all that gold. There's no way. Well, I never said I got 4.7 million gold. No, that's not what I said. I don't remember how much I got. I think I posted in a video. I think I had bought like 3.9 million or 4.1 million, or like overall I had bought like 2 million and then bought like another, or like 1.9 million, 1.6 million, I really can't remember, and then bought like another 2 point something million. All in all, like at my high point, I think I had like 5.1 million. But if you go back and you look at like my videos from months and months away ago, like you'll see I have 4.8 million, 4.9 million. Like 4 or 5 months ago, I had 4.8 million, 4.9 million. Okay. So, like, obviously, I'm not using this gold to win games. I mean, do I? If it comes up, do I need, yeah, I'll use it if I want to. It's my gold. But am I constantly just spamming out all these gold armies? No, I play the game just like you and everybody else play the game. I build my economy, I run my military just like I do. And do I use gold? No. Or I may sometimes do that if I need 20 gold bars to finish a build, or start a to build a tank or whatever. Yeah, I'll do it. I don't want to go into my marketplace and buy 20 bars and then come back and do gold. Do I do it sometimes? Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't like to do that. But you get like 2,200, I think it's 2,200 gold to watch 5 videos per day. If you're not doing that and accumulating this gold, and obviously you're not going to be able to accumulate, it'll take you a really long time to accumulate 4.7 million. But you can really get up there. I mean, really get up there by winning maps, doing things like that, winning maps as well as watching the videos, especially watching the videos. Is it? I don't think it's 2,200. I think it's like 1,700 because you get 2, 3, 5, 750, 1,000. So if you're not watching that, you're really truly missing out on that. And that's really, like, I haven't bought gold since that came out. So, uh, but people can talk smack about that if they want to, but about having as much gold as I have. But you just go back and you look at how much gold. Now, I do use it. Like this guy here, Eastern Brazil. This dude used gold, heavy used gold. So I used gold, and I told him, I said, I said he was a gold user, and I said, basically, bet, let's do this. And we talked about, like, he's a gold user, and as you can see through here, I called him out on it. And I was like, what's the point of us really using all this gold? Because you know, I said, why don't we just see who's got the most gold, and then just the other person just surrender, right? Because I don't want to use a whole bunch of gold, and he didn't, obviously didn't want to use a whole bunch of gold. But he act like he had millions of gold. The way he was playing, I mean, he had level 3 attack bombers or level 2 attack bombers. I can't remember, but I know he had level 3. No, maybe it was level 2 attack bombers. Maybe they're all his Air Force were level 2, but he had like 22 or 25 attack bombers, and then he had, I don't remember how many attack or tactical bombers he had, and he had like 9 or 10, and I'm really roughing on this one because I really don't remember, fighters, but they were like level 2 or 3 as well. Like they were really leveled up. Like these were all maxed level at the time period, uh, Air Force. And then he had level 3 medium tanks. Like I had level 2 medium tanks, and those are my primary unit. So, and like, so all of his units were higher than mine, and he had 2 or 3 times more units than I had as far as like Air Force. And then like his medium tanks, like he had, like I said, he had level 3, and then he had level 2 heavy tanks. I don't even build heavy tanks. So like he had like, and then what was his, he had some other builds, he had railroad guns. Yeah, he had railroad guns. I mean, he just had these plethora of resources. Just like, obviously he used a lot of gold, and I do mean a lot. I mean, to the point where, like, I was taking the city, like, I was trying to take the city, and then all of a sudden, 3 infantry or militia, not sure which, just popped up, just boom, right there, just popped up, and I was attacking this stack, and then, or with artillery and his stack, the city just popped up 3 infantry. So it was obvious, And then, like, as he was trying to take out my airstrip here, he was moving his stack towards, my city here, and he was healing them as they were taking damage. He was just healing them. So, of course, I'm going to use gold as well. I healed my planes as well as I don't know if I healed a stack. Like, you can see my stack is very damaged. So, but he's given up. Finally, he gave up and knew it was because what I did was just wait for him to go to sleep so he couldn't heal his stuff. I got the reveal all, and then he was asleep. One day change happened, and I got the reveal all, and then I just used my planes and killed all of his stacks because he didn't have enough air in them. No, he'd had air in them, all of them but one, and I used air to kill it. But I used my artillery, which I've split up now, to just blast his stack and his stacks with the air in it, and just killed all of his stuff. And when he woke up and he seen his stacks were gone, he scooped it up at that point. He knew that it was over, which is cool because that means I don't have to fight him no more, and I can go ahead and get closer to the top of the ladder there. But he was way ahead. He had like 700 or 800 points when we started fighting, and he was leading. And I was like, I think 700. He had 700 something, and I had 200 something. So I mean, he was definitely using gold. If you look at everything that happened, it was way, 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 way obvious. I used gold to destroy his airports because I didn't have strategic bombers just yet. But yeah, I mean, that's basically what I use gold for, is to destroy airstrips, as well as I may use gold to rush an airstrip, which is very, very common. And like early on, you can heal your troops using gold very, very cheaply. It's like look at that, 150 gold to heal that 10%. That's not a big deal. So very, very cheap for any player. And even if you go, like, let's go to this stack here. This is all level 1. Look, 2600 to heal that, 10%. So you could heal that whole thing for like 10,000 or something like that. So, and so that's not, that wouldn't be a bad ordeal early game either. Now, obviously, if you're playing a Clash of Nations, it probably wouldn't be the best bet. But like, maybe, like, a lot of times I won't heal the whole stack. Like, I wouldn't heal the infantry, but I'd heal the artillery. pieces, maybe anti-air, depending on if they had air power or not, depending on the air situation. Uh, but as well as if, like, if they had good land, um, if they were going to attack my stack, I would definitely probably be healing the infantry. Um, but mostly you'd want that artillery firing at full force. But of course, this guy has surrendered, so I don't care. And at this point in this game, I actually plan on just crashing this into something at some point and just having them all die anyway, because I don't want them lagging my economy down as I build more towards a mechanized economy. But I'm getting off topic. The whole point of the whole ordeal is just, yeah, I do use gold. Do I use it all the time? No. Do I use it every map? No. Do I use it if I want to? Yes. Why? Because it's a game, because I want to, right? So, yeah, I get, a lot of people are not in a position to pay for the game, and that is what it is. But I won't go and, I won't win every game. I don't win every game I play. I don't use gold every map I play. I don't use it unless I need it, or I just feel like it, or whatever I want to do. But, I started buying gold, I think it was 2020. I think it was 2020 when I started buying gold. And I bought it twice, I think. Just twice. Large amounts of gold. So, but before that, and I had to win all my gold, and I never had a whole lot. I think at the start of my YouTube channel, if you go back during this, like, the first, like, for months, like, you can just see where I didn't have any gold, or I just had to save and save and save and grind it out like everybody else. But then I just got to the point where I was like, why don't I just buy some gold? And, like, I got like a 75% sale, and I'm like, I'm buying gold, I'm buying it. And then I waited until, like, I got 100% sale, and then I always wait for the big sales. And then I bought like, yeah, I bought 400 USD on a 100% sale. So, yeah, $400 USD for, and I know y'all probably like, that's crazy, that's crazy. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but uh, I feel like that's enough. I feel like I have enough gold to last me forever. And if I want to go on this gold spurge and just do stupid stuff with gold for no reason, why not? But but I tell you what, it does give you. If you do face up against another gold user, it gives you the comfort to know that you can match him if you need to. Now, there's some people that I hear, like, for example, I heard horror stories where, like, Gustav, the number one player in the game, who just golds all these armies and has 20, 40 millions, 20, 40 million in gold, and just will spend 10, 15 million if he needs to beat somebody, you know, uh, whatever he's got to do to win the game, and consistently uses gold. I mean, that's pretty scary. Like if I played against somebody that was doing that, I would scoop it up in a heartbeat. And there's no reason to hate over somebody who has that many gold. I'm not upset with the person who uses that kind of gold. I mean, they fund the game. They keep the game going. I mean, those admins don't work for free. Bytro doesn't have this game up and these servers going for free. They don't do it. It just doesn't happen. There's a reason why they put these video things in to help make the game money and keep this sucker going. I want this game to go. I mean, you don't want it to be game like Rus. Rus is a really good game and they shut it down. So, um, I'd rather have, people go pay to win. Yeah, it is pay to win, but, you know, yeah, how often do you come across a gold user? I mean, I get it. People get butthurt and go, well, he was using gold. And I see this in almost every single game. He was using gold. No, he was not using gold. That person was not, that I know of, was using gold. He just outplayed you. You suck, sir. No offense, but, you just didn't do very well. He just beat you, dude. That's just what it was. And and accusing people of using gold is just, I mean, everybody has to use gold because it is in the game. Like you watch videos and you get gold. You win maps, you win gold. You accomplish things, you know, let's see your words. Your achievements, right? You get gold for these achievements. Every single one of all these achievements, you get gold. So don't tell me you do not use gold and you just do it for blueprints. Because let me tell you something, sir. I ran and got all my blueprints for my troops a long time ago. Like, I'm out of it. Like, all of them. I had the blueprints for everything. And I did use like 100,000 gold way back whenever they first came out with the big, really big button, before they came out with the confirm gold actions. They come out with this really big button, so like whenever you clicked like your unit, it would be like that big button. It's not as big as it used to be, but it used to be a really big yellow button. And like, I would accidentally click it and heal my units and spend like $12,000 for a 10% heal, and I'd be so mad. And I spent like 30,000 gold by accident, and so I spent all of my gold on blueprints. But anyway, but I've been fully dumb with blueprints for extremely long time. So people who say they do that and they don't spend gold on their land. Well, it's either you're not experienced enough to have all your blueprints, or you're lying. So I mean, if so, you would have like this huge stack of gold, or a reasonably stacked, like hundreds of thousands of gold. So out of that, or you just don't get gold. You just kind of suck. No offense, but whatever. Uh, but sorry that this video is so lengthy. I just wanted to really talk about gold. Another thing is, high command. Like, people go, well, if you have high command, if you go in here and you see that they got that little badge there, if they got high command, they're gold users. They're cheaters. They're this and they're that. And it's like, dude, it's like 50 USD a year. 50 USD for a year. I mean, come on. Like, it's $6 for a month. 50 US, not even 50 USD for 12 months. I mean, get over yourself, dude. I mean, we can't help it that you're like 15 years old and live with your mom, okay? But just, all you gotta do is play a build. Make you a build that doesn't rely on gold. Yeah, I can put in quarries and put troops in my bases and put them out faster, or not faster, but when one runs out, I got another one starting automatically. But you can set your alarm like I used to do, get up at a certain time and hit that start button, go back to sleep. You can do that. I did it. I didn't have high command for a long time, and then one time I bought it and I was never going to be without it again. So but as well as change your builds, don't run artillery as much. Rarely ever run artillery. So whatever you got to do to make uh, your builds better. But more of the story is, stop complaining about people using gold and making excuses and calling people gold users. I use gold. Do I abuse it? No. But will I use it? Sure, I'll use it. I don't care, dude. I really don't care. But have I had to use it on somebody that I needed to beat? Let's put it this way. I've never used it that I can remember, especially this year, to beat. I can't remember ever using it to beat somebody that wasn't using gold, ever. So, for any fight. Now, maybe I built an airstrip. Maybe I had rushed one. I'm not sure. I don't think I have. Maybe I've rushed one, or maybe I've destroyed an airstrip using it, which is, I mean, yeah, it's used gold, whatever. It's whatever, but it's my gold. I use it if I want to. But you guys just gotta calm down and understand. It's not the end of the world if you are facing a gold user to just scoop the map up. Just move your, if you care about your KD, to move your troops somewhere where they won't die by the time you go inactive or whatever. It's not the end of the world. Just move your troops. Just go inactive. Start a new map. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I get it. Maybe your day 15 or 20 into the 100 map or whatever, and you're going against a gold user, which is typically very unrare. It's very rare. I mean, you should have spotted the gold user way before then if that was the case, but typically it's pretty early on, and you complain about, it's usually really crappy players who complain about gold users, and especially in the paper and stuff, and they go, well, he's just using gold and this and that, and that's only when he wins. Bullcrap, dude. I've played people 5v1, 5v2, 7v3, whatever, and beating people in without using gold. So, like, even if they're gold users, like, you can deal with it. And I've heard other people, facing off, and they use 50,000 gold to, or 100,000 gold facing a guy who used over 1,000,000. So, you're just going to have to get over it. It's part of the game, and know how much complaining you do is going to change how good you're at the game or keep people from using gold. Thank people for using it. Thank people for buying it. If, I have no problem if I go up against Gustav and he's, if I play against Gustav, I'm probably scooping it up. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to play against somebody that's going to use like 10 million gold to beat me. I'm not doing it. It's just not going to happen. Like, if I have my military set up and everything, I may give it a shot. I'd probably just give it a shot and make a video on it playing against him. And by the time all my stuff is like severely damaged and I just really can't fight no more because of my military shot and he's using the gold or whatever, I would just scoop it up at that point and just be like, hey man, GG, you got it. And I wouldn't complain about it or anything, because he's helping the game, he's funding the game, and it's his choice. It's your choice too. Whether you want to buy gold or you don't want to buy gold, that's up to you. But anyway, I'm sorry for the super long rant on the gold, but just if you can, just if you got something negative to say in the comments, just message me on Discord or something. It'll be in the description below. It's Sirwayne #71 or 7651. If you want to message me directly on Discord, if you could just don't comment negative stuff on the channel and in the comments and stuff. I sure would appreciate it. But because I won't lie to you about whether I use gold or I don't. Obviously, I do use gold, but if you look at my videos, not very consistently. So, but anyway, so that's going to do that for this video. I sure appreciate everything. If you made it to the end, thank you for that.